You. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I know
Hi.
we were on talking. That's why we're on now. But I just want to welcome you to the show, and you get to meet these our two lovely guests here. It's Lori and Antonio. But I'm going to introduce them, so I'm going to take them out just for a quick minute and bring them back. So you guys will be right back, Antonio and Lori. All righty. There, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mary D Talk Show. I'm so honored to have you here. We were supposed to be live on Instagram, and I don't know. Oh, I am live on Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram. I didn't know we were live on Instagram. I know it. I said it was, but I wasn't quite sure. So, welcome to the Mary D Talk Show. I'm so glad you're here today. Today is, I used to always tell you guys, a beautiful Monday. It really, really is. I was just outside for a few minutes, and it's about 78, maybe 80 degrees out there today. Just a beautiful day. That's really what it is, a beautiful day. So I wanted to share that with you. Wherever you are in the world, it's a beautiful day also. And those of you that say, well, it's freezing cold here, doesn't matter. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just be honest. And unfortunately, I've been getting calls for funerals more than I have for anything else lately. So to be alive is a blessing, and that's what we are. So welcome. I'd like to first thank you, our live viewers. Thank you, live viewers. Thank you, replay viewers. Thank you for coming out on this wonderful, beautiful Monday. I want to thank our executive producer. Hi, babe. That's Oliver. You guys don't see him in the background, but he's there. And I want to also thank to all of the sponsors for the show. We have the Idea Club. You go to theideaclub.com. If you are looking to have a 501c3, a C Corp, or S Corp, you can go there and you can get the forms and they will help you, all of those good things if you're interested in any of those things. And the 501c3, by the way, is a nonprofit organization. If you're interested in that, you can go there for that also. I like to also say if you're interested in writing or publishing a book, you can go to Front Page Publishing. Some of you already have books written, as I've mentioned before, and some of you want to write books, or you're looking for a ghostwriter. Any of those things, you can go to Front Page Publishing, and we can help you with those. So now, I almost forgot. This is what I would want to share too. I can't remember if I showed this to you guys or not. These are the. I know I showed you some of the children's books. These are the three. I'll show you these right here. This is Bradley Can't Find His Pants. If you guys can see that. These are for all of them for ages 2 to 6. But now, I can't remember if I showed you this. You can get that same book in Spanish. Bradley Can't Find His Pants in Spanish. I'm really proud of that. This is the only one right now that's a Spanish version and an English version. But eventually, all the books will be Spanish and English. That's the goal. This is Justin Lost a Tooth. That's this book right here. And these are all on Amazon, by the way. And Peyton, the Pink Whale with the Yellow Tail. And they're going to all be put in Spanish. Now, this book, and I've shared this before, I haven't said anything lately, but it's still the best-selling book that I've ever written. It is on Amazon. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. This book right here is Saying No Nicely. How do you say no? And it's because how to set boundaries and avoid burnout without feeling guilty. I find it's predominantly women that struggle with this. Now it could be men. I don't want to say now men. If you are, this is what I'm just going to be. My experience has been, men don't have a problem saying no. They don't say it bad. It's a matter of fact. It's no problem. They'll say no, and they say it very, they say it kindly, but they will say no. Women, ladies, our plate will be overflowing and we will still say yes. We have more than enough stuff and we still say yes. Don't ask me why. I can't tell you why. I just know what I've seen. So, but I have seen I've seen men say no. And they go, they look at whatever it is and they go, no, I'm not going to do that. Excuse me. And I'm still getting over this cold. I apologize for that. Still trying to But I'm better than I was. Let me say that. Because 2 weeks ago, ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness. So this is really good. So I feel really good about this. Okay. And last but not least is the Big Black Journal. This is for sisters. People use this for all kinds of things. Some people use it as a journal, and I think I remember sharing with you. One family uses it. They pass their family recipes in it, and this has become their family recipe book. And each family member gets like I think it's 3 or 5 pages that they can write their best recipes. So when it's all done, they have a recipe book that's family generated. So that's another one. Yeah, I mean, this is all these, and I know you're probably thinking, well, Christmas is over, but when is reading ever over? It's that I don't think it's ever over. That's an everyday occurrence. Is reading. That's going to go on when nothing else is going on. We're going to be reading now. I want to introduce to you, excuse me, our guest today because I'm very, very proud of him. Some of you have been here long enough to remember Antonio. He's been here before. This is his second time on the show, but it's been about a year since Antonio's been here. And he's here. I'm going to introduce to Antonio, and he's here with his lovely mom, Lori. And we're always communicating. So as I remember sharing with the audience, I have one of Antonio's. I'll share this with you. Let me get it right here. I made sure it was near me. This is one of Antonio's. This is an original from Antonio that I really and he already autographed it and everything, but I really liked it the first time I saw it, and so I went to make sure I got this picture and all of his pictures. They're wonderful. But that just gives you an idea. But he's not only just a painter, he's a poet, he's a writer, he's an author, all those things. We're going to talk about that. So, Antonio Humann, and here's his bio. My name is Antonio Humann, and I am an artist, and art puts a smile on my face. Art, they say, gas up and opens doors for me. I started doing art over a year ago. I also enjoy writing at one point in my life. It was difficult for me to express myself, so I took up writing to communicate. I feel that doing my artwork and writing, I have been able to express myself. And at the age of 5, I started singing with the radio. I've also done many talent shows when I was in high school. I also have an interest in playing the piano at age 23. At that point, I started taking lessons off of YouTube. I love it. So then I started taking lessons with Sweeter Notes Music Academy. I could advance myself, and it's working out wonderfully. Been doing it for 6 months. I'm working on my goal of being an American Idol, and my favorite pianist is Alicia Keys. I'm also an entrepreneur with every penny. I've learned so much by taking this class. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you a wonderful, wonderful young man. I've had the opportunity to meet him. He lives in South Dakota. It is, I believe, I want to say 8. Is it 8 degrees, Lori? I have to go back and see. It was cold enough. What happened? We lost our feed. Cancel. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Not that it was all went blank for a second. I'm bringing me. I want to say he said it's 8 degrees. That's what I really want to say. I think Lori said it's 8. Think about this. I don't know where you guys are in the world. 8 degrees is cold. 8 degrees. 8 degrees is cold. I'm just gonna be honest. It's not cold. It's freezing. It's like, are you kidding me? I can't because you know how to deal in that weather. Is what I'm saying. You know what to do or what not to do. Let me ask you this before we even get started. Do you have to leave your water dripping?
No, not here. I don't.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I remember hearing that when it's cold like that, you have to keep your water or the pipes will freeze.
Right.
You're right.
Welcome, Lori, and welcome, Antonio, back to the show. I'm so glad to have both of you here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I know. Well, Antonio, You want to tell the audience about you because as you're multi-talented. As I did, I showed them one of your paintings, but you do so many things. Painting is only one of the things you do, but you're also a writer.
Yeah, yes.
No.
Okay.
I, he, I, I, hi, I'm Human, and I'm a writer, a entrepreneur, a pianist, and a writer, and I write quotes, and also have done some green cards this year, and I'm working on a goal on doing some 2025 green cards for this new year, and that I'm working on a marketing strategy plan for this year to promote me and to promote my book.
Well, I know your greeting cards, excuse me, sold out. If I remember correctly, they sold you. You didn't have any more greeting cards.
Yeah, I know.
Uh, it was like what that's I think
Mhm.
before the show we were talking. I asked you about Valentine cards, and I think the window's too small to make them because they are all, ladies and gentlemen, these are all handmade greeting cards.
I
So,
can show you a set that we do have of his
oh,
greeting cards.
why don't you do that, Lori, so that everybody people can see them? Okay, so
Uh,
these
and this is a snowman that I did.
all right.
And this is angel that I did from my grandpa that passed away from COVID.
Okay,
And this is the Christmas tree,
got
and
it.
this is the church, and it's under a snow globe.
Wow. I mean, I'm just looking. I don't even. I can draw a straight line. That's
And
about
this is the cross,
okay.
and
Wow.
this is snowman,
Uh huh.
and this is the reindeer.
Now,
Rudolph.
all of your cards,
Yeah,
you draw the each one, or how does it work?
and Santa holding.
What's that, Mary?
Does he draw? He doesn't draw each one then.
Yes, he does.
Yes,
Oh, you
He,
do.
yes.
yeah,
Wow, that's a lot of work.
yeah.
Yes.
And this
Yeah.
is Santa dunking his cookie in the milk.
Okay. Okay.
And this is the Christmas stocking
Wow.
and the winter snowflake and the silver size hot chocolate.
I like that. The super size. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Antonio. That's wonderful. That is
Yeah.
wonderful. Now, what made you start drawing? What made you draw? What was your what made you go into that field of the arts?
You left up to Cohen needs something to do.
Yeah, because I used to draw when I was little, and then when I moved up here to Coleman, I needed something to do, and this is what I chose to do.
Okay, all right. I know you're in the arts. You really are. You're definitely in the arts because you're with your drawing and then with your music. All
Yeah,
of these are creative outlets. Music is your art is creative, your music's creative, your writings are creative because you're also an author, correct?
yeah, yes, yeah.
Lori's like, yes. He's like,
Yes.
do you have a copy of Antonio's book?
I do.
Wow.
Uh,
And what's the name of it?
and the book is called The Adventures of Elias and Mania.
Wow. Wow. And that's available on Amazon?
Yeah, and you can get on Amazon and on Barnes and Noble website and on the Walmart website and on my website as well.
In the audio too.
Wow.
And and you can get the Kindle ebook version on Amazon too.
Wow. Okay.
And he's done all the artwork himself
And I done all the artwork and
for his book.
illustrations, writing,
Wow. And
and
is that a hardback book?
This is. I
That's
have. We have the hard and the soft.
yeah.
wow. Wow. Wow.
Back
Wow.
to the book.
Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. Now, see, I haven't seen the book yet. I have not seen the book, but that's okay. But I just know I knew you had written the book, though. I did know about that. I was trying to get the greeting cards, but they were already sold out. I didn't know you still had a few. I thought they were all gone. That's why I thought
These are the set that we kept for ourselves.
I don't
That's the only set that we have left.
keep that set
Right.
because that's your original set, is what it is. So don't
Right.
that's the one you can show people what he can do. But I
Yeah.
didn't want to I just remember I guess you were on the show not too long ago and you told me they were sold out. I was like, I didn't get my
they did very fast.
I know. That's what I said when you told me. I said, wow. But that's
I
a
think-
good sign though.
Right.
So
I think we had them for a week and they were gone.
you know, it really you got to start early, Antonio, because so
Yeah.
when Christmas comes, you're ready with a lot more. Now that you know people want them.
Right.
Yeah,
You
yes.
want them. Did you what made you interested in writing a book?
Yeah, and what made me write this book is I I came up with the title and
No, you did this painting.
I did this painting of these two bunnies that uh, I chose to be in the book and I did all the paintings on the book.
Wow. Now that when you the other this is yours, you wrote the story.
Yeah,
Okay. So this is all original.
I
Wow.
did all the illustrations and and I got published by my publisher Wayne Hines from Every Dot Black.
Okay. So this is your first book or second book?
First.
Okay.
He's working on his second one.
Well,
Yes.
I know you're a proud mom, Lori. I already know.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, and
Definitely.
my mom is trying to write a book too as well,
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry, sweetheart. What was that?
and my mommy is trying to write a book as well.
Oh, you're writing a book too, Lori?
Yeah, I'm writing a book about Antonio and my journey through autism.
Yes,
Wow, I didn't know. It's the first time I've heard that.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. I think you're going to help other people understand that journey. Understand that it is a journey. That's
Yes.
really what it is. So I know too. I started to just put when Antonio sent me his bio, and then I said, no, let me go in and type it up. So I know on the page, I said, because he is a writer. He really is. He really, like you said, you start writing at 5, Antonio.
yeah,
What did you write any poetry?
He did. He has a poetry right here to share with us. If you would like to hear it.
I'd love to hear it.
And the quote I have for today is I create the world you want and fill it with the opportunities that matter to you. necklace by Antonio Humann.
Wow. Well, now this, are you going to put all these into one book, a book of poetry?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just amazed. I'm just amazed. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. As you guys, as you know, I write too, and I
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
what it takes to put a book together. It's not easy.
Right.
No, right. It's not easy.
Especially your first one when you don't know what you're doing.
I didn't want to add that part. But even when you do know, and I know now, and it's still not easy. It's still I still deal with illustrators. I still will see you illustrate your own book. I
Right.
hire people to illustrate the book, so I'm dealing with them. And their goal is to take my words and make them come alive on the page.
Right.
It's not easy, and
No,
I
it
think
is.
they do a good job, but it's still not easy, not an easy thing. And so every single page, we are um, going back and forth. And I just have this message coming through, and I know they're like, "Oh, I didn't know you were doing your show." I can, but it's still a process. And even when did the book Saying No Nicely, that book originally started out with almost 80 pages, but when it was edited, it's down to, I think it's 34 pages
Mm-hmm.
out of from to an 80-page book. It was 79, I think, pages down to 34.
Wow.
Yeah, because I call it cutting the fat is what I call it, but it was just things that didn't need to be said, truthfully. But I've
Right.
learned a lot over the years with this. And I would highly recommend you write your book, Lord, if you haven't already started. Do you know what your title is going to be?
I have not got a title picked out yet, but I have started on the book already.
Have you? I didn't even know. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started and then I kind of put mine on the back burner for a little bit to help Antonio because
right,
it was closer to him getting his published.
right.
He was the first one to start. So I think that he was the first one. He needed to have his book out first.
Yeah,
Worked really hard.
he has to finish. That's what that is. When you start those projects, you just want to. I just want to finish them.
Yes.
For me, the Saying No Nicely book, I had written the book. It was all done, but I wouldn't publish it because I was afraid that it wouldn't do well. So I didn't want to publish it. But what happened was when Kobe Bryant's helicopter went down, I realized life is very uncertain. And I think I published it the next week. I was so feeling just overwhelmed, like, you know what, this is a young man and all these young people on this helicopter, and their lives are no longer here. You have a chance to publish your book. And so
That's
that's
right.
what I did. But I
We got
tell
to
you,
take action.
yeah, you have to take action. And then I had to get past, for me, I had to get past um, of how it was going to be received. Because the first book I ever printed was #1 on Amazon for 2 weeks, and I was like, I was in awe. So I couldn't believe it. So I was afraid, believe it or not, that the next ones would not do well. Isn't that something?
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's the truth. I did feel like that. So I would encourage anyone that's listening and can hear me. Um, what fear does, in my opinion, it takes away from you. It doesn't add anything to you. And fear, the acronym is false evidence appearing real. Fear. Everybody, if you never heard that before, the word fear stands for false evidence appearing real. So I've had to work through my fears of, well, maybe it's not going to be accepted and maybe people are not going to like it. That's why I'm so proud of you and Antonio, Lori, because you've gotten way past that. You're writing your book. Antonio's published a book, the artwork, not to mention music, poetry. There you have to get to where, if nobody else likes it, I like it.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
where you have to go with it. I know that's where I had to get there. But it didn't happen overnight. It was a struggle, and I still probably struggle if I be honest. Um, I'm not gonna say I can sit back and just I'm gonna throw something out there. It's
And Antonio is the opposite. He's like fearless. If he wants to do something, he does it.
good.
And if nobody likes it, that's okay because he likes it.
I'm glad. And
Yeah,
so Antonio, you're ahead of me. I had to grow to that. I've had to grow to be like that, but it didn't. It's not overnight. Like I said, if I truly be honest, I still struggle with it. I do. I put out books. Don't get me wrong, but I still like now. I'm going into the film arena. That's another arena. So I call it doing the scary. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the scary. The scary is I don't know what's out there, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Even though I'm scared, I'm gonna do it anyway. That kind of
that's
thing.
good.
Yeah,
That's
yes,
good.
Well, let me see, Antonio. Let me do this because, ladies and gentlemen,
yes,
well,
yes.
first Antonio said hi. I want to make sure I get his hi in there. But this is Antonio's website. So those of you that are interested and you would like to get in touch with Antonio, if you're interested, I do want to put up. There's 4 paintings that he has available. If anybody's, we're gonna put them up in this order. They are on sale for $70 each per painting, and these are original Antonios, and you can purchase them. And the $70 includes shipping, so they will be shipped to you. So the very first one is Jesus. That's one of his first. That's not first paintings, but that's one of his paintings. And hold on, let me make this closer, and then so everybody can see that. I don't know if that's better. The second one is the spiritual cardinal. Is it spiritual?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. That's the second one. Thank you. The third one is the snowman.
yeah, yeah. Mhm,
There's the snowman. And the fourth one is the Christmas stocking.
mhm.
So you can um, purchase those. You can go to the website or, thank you, Antonio. I'm going to put your phone number up there too. You can also
Yes,
call Antonio. And
yes.
let me put the number up there for you. I think I had it. What did I do with it? I thought I had it. Oh, I forgot to put the banner on. Hold on. Okay. Um, Let me see. I may have moved it, so I don't know. I have to go back and see. Okay. I know I had it. The question is where I do with it. Um, oh, before we do, we have comments because we have our. I will tell you, I'm gonna call these our super fans. Nanette, hi Nanette, how are you? Our Nanette, and she says, "Hi Antonio." Thank you, Nanette. You know who Nanette did. Now if anything we need to fact check, Nanette's our fact checker. She's gonna check us out. Then we
Yeah.
have Elaine. Hi, Elaine. It's always nice as ladies. Thank you for being here. And Nanette and Elaine says, "Happy New Year, many blessings. Um, shower down on all of us in 2025. Walk with the belief in God and yourself as you move through each day. Each one of us is truly unique and great, and a truly unique, great individual." I love it.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
Elaine. Thank you, Elaine. And then there's another comment here. Let's see. And Elaine says, "Mary and Antonio, glad you're on the Mary D again." Oh, she's glad you're back, Antonio.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, thank
I,
you.
I told him he's coming back. I did tell him. And Elaine, we still have to get you on your show. This Elaine is the lady that helps students with their scholarships. She's that lady. So if you have, which I'm already speaking to her about, is one of our granddaughters going off to college. This is the lady you want to talk to about getting money for college. It's definitely Elaine. And so Antonio said, "Thank you." And he says, "Hi, Nanette." Then we have here Sandra Woods. Oh, she said, "Very nice work, Antonio." Thank you, Sandra.
Hey, hey,
How you doing, Sandra?
hey,
And
hi. Thank you, Sandra.
and Nanette says, uh, "Oh, the phone number is there. Okay, You
Yeah.
did say I have it there? Okay. Because I just wanted to make sure that you wanted to contact, I want to make sure you can contact Antonio because Antonio and Lori are right on it. If you purchase when I purchased mine, I think I got it within like 3 or 4 days. It was here. So I'm just really, just to letting you know, you really want to get, if you're interested in any of them, they go fast.
Yep.
Let me tell you that now. They do. You'll,
Right.
you'll call and find out they're already gone. So, and Annette San Antonio, I tried to obtain your Christmas cards. Oh, did you know Annette tried to get your Christmas cards,
I did
Antonio?
not.
Uh,
No.
but you have his number though, Nanette, right? You can call him. So maybe for this 2025, you can get the cards. And so you said, Antonio, okay. And then Sandra says, "Hi, Antonio. I was very touched by your work and blessings to you." Thank you, Sandra.
Thank you, Sandra.
Well, I can tell you, Antonio is one of a kind, and so and Lori, they're here almost every show. They're in the background, so I think you guys see his name come up. And I had already told him he was going to come back on again. So he's definitely those cards, and I'm sure we'll come back again between now and Christmas to really push those out. Or maybe I don't know if you want to get orders, and then you know how many cards come in the order.
There was 11 in the order, and they were for $20.
11 cards for $20. Okay. So everybody ladies and gentlemen, maybe they call and put the order in so you know how many orders you want. So to get ready for
Definitely.
20, that could be a way to do it. That way you know if you need, 50 orders, it's going to take time to do all of those.
Right.
Yeah. So okay. Well, you can definitely put one order in for me. I definitely would like a set for this coming Christmas. So you already have one order.
Okay. Yay!
We
Thank
just
you,
finished
Mary.
order. But you really have to do that because it'll be Christmas before you know it. It'll be
Oh,
here.
yes.
And then that says, I went to the website, like you said, but it was sold out. Oh, well, you can
Oh,
put the order in there.
sorry.
You can put the
Sorry.
order down, and like I did, Nanette. So that would be 2 orders he already has in. And he already knows he needs 2 sets. That would be one way. Because do you have a cash app, Lori?
I don't
Do you,
do Cash App. I do
you do
Zell
Zelle?
and Zell.
we do
Okay.
Zelle.
Yes, I do Zelle. I will Zelle
Okay.
you. Uh-huh.
And PayPal.
Okay, I do both of those. Yep. I do PayPal, Zelle, Venmo. What else do I do? you know, yeah. So, but we're gonna work that out so you can take orders. You can be able to take them now and be ready. So you are. I think Nanette. I think you went to going to put an order in too. Oh, and then Sandra Woods. You sold 3 sets today. Sandra Woods says she like to get.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Look
much.
at that.
Thank you so much, Sandra.
Everybody.
She's interested and she would like to get it.
And,
And Nanette said,
yeah,
"Yep, you sold 4 sets." Did I put you in that group, Nanette? You said Nanette would like a set also. So
Okay.
so just today you have I got a set. Sandra has a set. Nanette has a set. And did I miss somebody? Or did I just I may have counted Nanette twice. I could have. And then Elaine, did you want a set? You said I'm quite like you want a set of cards in it? Let's see. Um, and then anybody else like to go ahead and put your order in now? Oh, you're welcome, Antonio. He told all of us, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
yes.
Okay. Anyone else? You're welcome. You're welcome. I have text message. I think I have a text message coming right now, actually. Let me look and see if that's an order coming. Okay, that was no, that was from something else. But I'm trying to make sure because we're putting to think about this. You've already sold. You sold. I think it was three. You sold three sets, and this is only the 6th of January.
Woo!
Yay.
All right, and they're all going to be different ones for next year,
Okay.
unless if you want the old ones, we still have them on file, so we can just make them ones. If the
Whatever
first,
you want to do, I think. Um, I don't. I just like the fact that they're original. That's what I like about the cards. So, and I think that's what a lot of us feel like that they are original cards. So, yes. Anyone else like to get a set going?
Yes, yes.
For sure. Oh, here we go. Elaine said, I would need Antonio Zell.
Oh,
And said
okay.
she's interested. You got four sets of cards. And because Elaine is doing the set too. Wow. That is excellent. Okay, she needs your Zelle. I'll make sure you get that. I think you're gonna send it to Lori's Zelle. I think I'll get that to you though, Elaine.
Yes, yes.
And she also said, you interested in a set of cards and possibly the picture of Jesus.
oh wow,
Okay.
Yeah.
You can see your picture of Jesus on the website. That's not on your website. So she's interested in that picture of Jesus. I can make. Do you have his number, Elaine? I don't know. Did you get his number? And Annette says, she says, I think both ways to use the old and create the new. Okay. She's saying you might want to combine the sets, the old and the new, Lori.
okay,
Okay, yes.
I think that's a good idea too. That's excellent.
okay.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
For sure. I tell you, every time you come on, Antonio, you killing it.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank our audience. I do because and I think all of us feel this way. We want to support you.
Yes.
That's really
Oh,
what it is, Antonio. We all
Yeah.
do. We want to support you. We like what you're doing. Keep up the good work, Lori. I don't know how far you are with your book. Um, we need to talk because I can tell you, I've had coaches when I write, and all they really do, not all, I want to sound like that, but they hold you accountable.
right.
That one thing, I don't care what anybody says, makes a world of difference. When
Yes.
people hold you accountable, when you know, okay, I need to have a chapter done in 2 weeks, or I need to have at least one chapter. You may end up writing three, I don't know, but at least you know in 2 weeks you need a chapter done. You will get that chapter done. And it won't
Right.
be 6 months from now. It'll be, okay, now I finished that chapter. Now I can move on to another. I've had people hold it kind of hold your feet to the fire and it makes you get your book done. Because that's what I do. I coach people too, because I understand I've had coaches and I understand accountability and you need it.
Yes,
It's
definitely.
we all need it. If you ask me, I think it's just something that it makes a world of difference. This is how I look at it. This is why when you see basketball teams, football teams, any athletic team, there's always a coach.
Yep.
It's not that those players don't know how to play. They know how to play the game. But that coach is going to give them it gives them that impetus to do better and to see things they probably can't see or to do things and really encourage them. That encouragement is just it makes a huge difference. So
Yes.
I would definitely but we can talk. We can definitely talk about that, about um, working with you on that because or giving you some guidelines on how to finish the book because
Okay.
you don't want to start and not finish. I get a lot of that, by the way. I get
Yeah.
people they start the book but they never finish for whatever the reason, and then they come to me and they're like, I don't know how I got here. And I'll use many of you heard me talk about one of my authors is 91, should be 92 next week. Next month. But when she came to me, she had been writing her book for 15 years. Think about that. Now, did she think when she started it was going to be 15 years later? No.
No.
Yeah.
But there was nobody holding her accountable. She had no deadline. She could do it. It was kind of will. The book is beautiful, by the way. Let me just say that. But once we started working together. I held her accountable, and 6 months later, the book was published.
Nice.
6 months. So I can tell you honestly, it makes a world of difference having
Yes.
having someone coach you. It's day and night. It really truly is. So I would encourage you to. I mean, you don't have to. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But it does. Like I said, I use sport coaches in sports. The teams, think about what do they do if a team, this is what they say. When a team wins, anybody know? It's the team. When a team loses, it's the coach. What's the first thing those teams do when they start losing? They get rid of the coach.
Yes.
Yeah.
First thing they do. I mean, that it's like you on that chopping block. They don't even hesitate. You're gone, type thing. That team not winning, you out of there.
That's just like in the restaurant business. It's always the cook's fault, never the waitress.
See? That's how it is. So I'm
Yep.
saying that I say I would highly, highly recommend a coach. I just would.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be honest, it may cost, but it's worth it because your book will be done in such a record time, and you have a product that you can sell, whether it be online, like you said, with all the different avenues, Barnes and Nobles, online, Walmart. It's so many different avenues to sell the book. So
Yes.
and then even you go to conferences. I've been at conferences and sold books. It's just depends. I mean, sometimes I'm the speaker, sometimes I'm not the speaker, but I'm just a vendor. It's so many different ways you can do it. Once you have a product, you can be amazed what you can do with it. So, and I would encourage you guys to go to that. But I'm going to see what Elaine says. Elaine says, I would need Antonio Zell instead to interested in set of cards. Okay, but she said no. Do you have her? I will give you his number then, Elaine. In fact,
Yes.
you can give it to her now, Antonio. You can give her your number.
I put my
Put your number in there.
yeah.
You already put it in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Can she? I guess they can see it. I can't see that. They can see it. He says, Nanette said, I think both ways. Okay, I did want to make sure I read that. Using both the old and the new. And then we have Elaine that says, yes, I have his number and we'll reach out. She's going to reach out to you guys too. So you have one picture and 4 sets of cards. Wow.
Yes.
That
God is good.
Yeah.
God is good. God is good. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. And then this Antonio. So okay, sounds good. You said sounds good, Elaine and Nanette and Sandra Woods and everybody, my family. Oh, and really, Antonio and Lori found me. I think did I send? This has been a couple of years now that you've been on the show, and I think you found me. Did I send the email out, or you found me on Facebook? I can't remember. I don't remember. I just remember you came on the show and you've been with me ever since. So thank you.
I found you on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm still there. I'm still. And this is Dr. Aura. Hi, Dr. Aura. I haven't seen you for a while. Hi, Dr. Aura. She says amen to that. She said I'm an excellent coach. That's so sweet of you, Dr. Aura. I'm going to tell you, this is a prolific writer. This lady is just outstanding. And she knows I mean what I'm saying. So I am just honored that you even said that. Thank you, Dr. Aura. So, Dr. Aura, would you like to get a set of those Christmas cards?
Yeah.
I tell you, Antonio's Christmas cards, they're very reasonable. They're only $20 for 11 cards. Very reasonable. You said give you a call? Oh, you said, hi, Dr. Aura. Just give you a call. Okay, Nanette, you said post. Oh, you see the number? The number is listed. Okay. And see, I don't see it. I don't know why it's not showing up on my page. But Sandra said, "Oh, Sandra said you're so welcome, Antonio."
Thank
Oh, so I know, no.
Yay.
Sandra is a sweetheart. She is truly a sweetheart. She really is. And she's an entrepreneur.
Oh,
Oh, yay.
Yeah, you know what, Sandra? I'm gonna have to bring you on the show now. Think about it. She's an entrepreneur, so I'm gonna have to have her come on one of the shows. That would be really good. And she has
definitely.
clothes from Nigeria.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful clothes from Nigeria. So yeah, now I think about it.
Yeah.
Come on, for sure, for sure. I know too. I haven't talked about this as much. I'm just gonna mention this quickly to the audience about how I'm working with a group and they repurpose T-shirts and they make diapers for babies in Africa. I did not bring one of the diapers in. I will bring next week. I'll let you see the regular T-shirt, and then I'll let you see how we make the diapers. I'm a cutter on that group. In other words, I cut the T-shirts. I haven't graduated to a folder yet. So right now it goes over to another lady who folds it. Then it goes to another lady who sews it, and then it's a diaper.
Wow.
It is. I know I don't have it. I left it in the car. I'm sorry about that, but I will bring it next Monday, and you guys get to see that. And I'll also give you the address. You can send T-shirts. Those of you that have clean T-shirts and you want to send them in, I'm going to give you the address where you can send them to the church. They were located, and they would love to have them. Every T-shirt is equal to one diaper. What they do, they have the group that once they get, I think it's 5,000 diapers, then they're shipped to Africa, to a tribe in Africa, and they're given out to a woman that has a baby. That's what it amounts to. So it becomes a diaper. So the things I love about this is they're repurposing the clothes. They're not in the trash or in a landfill. They're repurposing them for babies. And who doesn't like babies? Who
Oh,
does?
yes.
Babies are, I mean, they're cuddly. What's not to like about a baby? So just the fact that they're doing this, they've been doing it for almost 20 years. And yes, I'm very excited about it. But like I said, I'm starting. Well, first of all, I brought T-shirts to the group. I already had. And then, in fact, one of my friends gave me T-shirts this morning. So every T-shirt she's given me, they're going to be there. In fact, I probably will cut it before I go. I'll just make sure they're cut and they're ready for the folder when they get to there. And then they'll be ready to go on and so on. So I just want to share that with you guys. But I will have the address for you at the next show, and I will start putting that on there. Anyone can send the diapers in. You don't have to be a certain age. All we ask is that they're clean. That's it. And you can send them in to the church. Now they can't accept, you have to pay the postage. You'd have to do that part, but that's pretty much it. That you would know that every single one you sent is going to help a child. It's going to help a baby. And that to me is just, what can I say about it? When I showed the diaper to some friends this morning, they were like, and this was a T-shirt. And they were looking at it. I'm like, that was a T-shirt. But you can't tell it. To look at it, there's no way to look at it and say that it's like, how did they make them into that? You have to see them do that. But you'll see it's definitely something you could do. That I just want to share that with our audience because I know we're getting low on time, but I do want to say to Lori and definitely to Antonio, I want to thank both of you. You have really been super fans for the Mary D Talk Show. You're here, you participate, and in between the show, I talk to you in between that. I get calls and but I love you guys. I cannot tell you. It means a lot to have you a part of it. Now I know we mentioned about Antonio's autism. We did not go into that, but Lori's going to share more about that. But I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you the nicest, kindest people I've met have Lori and Antonio. It's been the two of you. So I want to thank you for your support. I want to thank you. I mean, you're here weekly. And our audience knows you, Antonio. They know who you are. So
Yes.
they've seen you at the show. They know it's like Antonio supports. You come out and support. And so do you, Lori. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart to the both of you.
Thank
Thank
you. Yes, we wouldn't miss your show for nothing.
you.
We've learned lots of stuff that
Oh,
you have
thank
shared,
you.
and we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah.
wanted to make sure too. I got the flyer out today. I said, I got to get this flyer out. I got to get it to let people know about today's show. And then it looks like Sandra has another comment. And then Oliver has a comment too. Sandra said, did I get it? Sandra said, oh, what fun. I can hardly wait as Antonio has today. Today we're sharing our product. Oh, yeah, you're going to be, please. You got, just like Antonio, what happens is people meet you. Oh, did you say, before I even go on, they're going to, yeah, you'll be on the show. Let me just say that. You'll definitely be on the show. Did you say you wanted a set, Dr. Aura, of cards? I think she said yes. So I think that's 5 sets, Antonio.
Yeah.
I think she said she wants a set. And did you get his number? All you do is call, and you can sell it, or you guys can just call him and they'll work out how to get the payment and then ship the cards to you. And oh yeah, Sandra for sure. Yeah, showing your products. You're gonna have to have them close to you to show them to the audience. But I can guarantee you, the hardest part is I'm gonna want to buy them. That's the part. That's why I have to go. Oh my goodness, because there's so many pretty outfits. And then Oliver says, "Hi audience, wishing all a happy new year, a healthy and prosperous one. We thank you, audience and followers, for joining the show." Hi, babe. Thank you. Now, those of you know, I literally opened the door to my office. Oh, you do want cards? Okay.
And who else?
I think that's 5 sets, Antonio.
Woo!
Woo! She said, yes, I'd like to get a set. Okay. So she said, and then Antonio says, thank you, Sandra. Hi, Oliver. Love you. And then Dr. Orr said, yes. And she said she needs the number. So, Antonio, did you want to give her the number? Is the number still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got put number in right now.
Yeah, put the number in, and then Dr. Orr. But I have the number too, Dr. Orr. I can give it to you too. But I want you to be able to contact Antonio too, for sure.
Oh, I tried putting the number in, but it says the comment has failed to post to the Mary D. Talk Show.
Oh, it won't. Okay, it won't let you.
No.
Okay. What is the number?
605. 212. 7171.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. And let me put it up. There it is. Is that right?
Yeah, but thank you, Mary. And here's my phone number.
Okay, so that's how, ladies and gentlemen, everyone that's purchasing the Christmas cards. So now you know too, you're gonna do a start or work on a Valentine's set, because right after Christmas, I was out just yesterday buying Valentine cards yesterday, and so it takes me about at least a week to get them out, because I don't put the labels. I always I do it by hand and everything. And I send them to the grandkids. I make sure they get a Valentine's card. It takes time, but to me, it's a labor of love. It's a labor of love. So I definitely want to make sure they all get one. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you because, okay, do you see it up? Okay, because I do not see it. Do you see it up there now, Dr. Aura? I hope you see it now. I want to make sure you guys get Antonio's number for sure. Okay, I think you see it. It's up on the screen now. But I want to thank you, audience. Yay to the audience. They have come out in support of you, Antonio. They came out. They're like, it's like,
yes.
They did, didn't they? They jumped out and started buying it.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Well, we have a compliments. What I like to do is show your pictures one more time, because we have 4. Well, you've already saw one. I think the one is going to be for Elaine Wilson. And if anybody else is interested, the pictures are only $70. And thank you, Dr. Aura. They're only 70. So we're going to show them one more time. We have which one? We have 3 left. 3 because he did sell one. The pictures are they're $70 each, and the shipping's included, and he'll ship it to you and everything. And that's a spiritual cardinal. That was one. The other one is a snowman. It's the second one. And the third one was the Christmas stocking. And these are all original, signed by Antonio. So you have the number. I'll put it back up again. Here's the number. You can give him a call, and he will. I don't know if somebody sends you a picture, Antonio.
I made more on my website.
Okay, if somebody sends you a picture, would you paint that picture for them?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you hear that? I'm thinking. I don't know what he charges for that, but I'm sure. But if you have, let's say it's something you would like a picture of. He's saying he'd be willing to paint that for you. So you have his number. You can get in contact with him, and you can get pictures painted, which is saying a lot, really. When you get original artwork, that's a lot. So that's really impressive that you can do that. And I want to thank the Instagram, because Instagram was on today. I didn't think it was on. Hi, Instagram. So it's right now we're live with Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Is that it? I know it's at least those 4. And X. I think that's 5. So we're live on 5 different outlets. And I do want we are going to go to a streaming. It wants to have the Mary D Talk Show on a streaming platform. So I'm looking forward to that too. So thank you all for tuning in today. It has been a pleasure, Antonio, Lori. I'm so honored to have the both of you here. I really, really am. So keep up the good work, Antonio. Like I said, you sold 5 sets. 5. That's not bad to sell 5 sets. And one of your paintings.
Yes. Wow, that's awesome.
It is.
Thank you, Mary, and thank you everybody else for supporting Antonio. It means a lot to us. He worked really hard on his art.
Well, it means a lot to have both of you. Antonio, keep up the good work. We're really proud of you. Lori, we will talk because we've got to get your book done. Okay?
Okay.
So thank you again for coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for our show today. But I want to thank each and every one of you. We have my voice is still not 100%. I'm gonna say 70%, but it's coming along, as you can see, compared to what I've been these last couple of weeks. I was, ill. I mean, I haven't been that sick, I think, in like 10 years at least. But I did not know the common cold can be like that. I'm thinking that's a cold. I got tested for everything. It was just a cold. But still, thank you for those of you that are praying for me to get well. I want to thank you for that. And I'm sorry, Nanette, I didn't see your comment and make sure I put that up. You're so welcome. And I have like 1 minute. I'm going to bring Antonio back really quick because I want you to get a chance to say bye to the audience. Antonio and Lori, did you want to say bye?
Bye. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Bye. Thank you for coming to the show and for tuning into the show.
Yes, and thank you for coming to the show, Antonio. Because Antonio, you knew I said you would come back, so you got to come back again, closer to not too close to Christmas, because you got to give it a chance. You have 5 orders already. That's a lot to fill.
Yes.
But you have months to do it. But as you get closer and closer to Christmas, more and more orders are going to come in.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you again. And God bless you guys. So bye, everyone.
You too. Get better.
Okay, thank you. I am. I'm definitely doing a lot better. So thank you. God bless you, everyone. We will see you in
Okay,
a
we'll
week.
keep.
Oops, I'm sorry. Oh, that's in the system. Oh, bye, everybody. God bless you. See you in a week. Bye bye.